We've seen weeks of immigration arrests here at home, but is Los Angeles really the most intense enforcement spot in the country?
That's right. And are those with only criminal records being detained? Senior reporter Ross Palombo dives into the numbers from ICE's own data obtained through the Data Deportation Project, and our analysis sheds a surprising new light on what's really happening city by city.
By the numbers, there are some big surprises in the raw immigration arrest data. We compared the average daily administrative arrest between 2024 and the first half of 25 across the entire country. And take a look at what we found. We found that the arrest rate across the country is actually up by 125%. And here's the first big surprise in the numbers. The biggest increase that we saw in the entire country was over here in the New England area surrounding Boston. They had a jump of 258% in the number of ICE arrests. The second highest was pretty close by around Washington, D.C. here and in Virginia, with an increase of 229%. We also looked across the entire country, and these are some of the numbers in all of the major cities. You see Dallas up 103%. You also see over here Phoenix up 112%. But the third highest in the entire country was right here, very close to home in San Diego, where they had an increase of 211%. The second big surprise that we found was in our home in the Los Angeles area, where we actually ranked well down the list at number 18 with a much smaller increase of 71%. And to the north in San Francisco and the Central Valley, they were just beneath us, ranking 19th at 70%. Both of these numbers are well below the national average. So what do all of these numbers actually mean? Well, take a look at this. Here in Los Angeles, we went from about 16 people being arrested a day to about 27. Again, that is just an average per one day. Across the entire state, about 40% of immigrants in ICE detention have prior criminal convictions, and more than half of them were detained only on civil immigration charges. Compare that now to the national numbers, where the rate of those with prior convictions is actually lower at around 35%. And nationally, the number of those with only immigration charges is lower as well at 33%. The bottom line is that we've seen here by the numbers that California, and specifically Los Angeles, has seen a smaller increase in arrests compared to the rest of the entire country. And those detained are slightly more likely to actually have past criminal convictions. And more than half of those detained here are in fact immigrants with no prior criminal history. Those are the statistics by the numbers. I'm Ross Palombo, KCAL News Investigate.